Go.
Too bad.
The hippie movement really was a time of its own. Let's take a look.
Nothing you can sing that can't be sung.
I wonder if it's been to Africa.
Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game.
I'm tired. It's crazy. Oh, here you go. Oh shit, pull right here.
Nothing you can make that can't be made.
Okay.
Underneath all of the drugs, what is the true meaning of the hippie movement? Channel 7 News digs deep to find the true story.
Hello, I'm Phil Rogers with Channel 7 News. I'm here at Haight-Ashbury where the hippie movement all started. Hi, can you tell us a little bit about the hippie movement and why you're out here?
We come to Haight-Ashbury to find our inner selves, and plus, it's free food. Why not?
Without any job and any money, where do you guys live?
We just live on the street and free food, and people come and feed whoever they want, and that's basically how we live.
So it sounds pretty ideal.
Yes, it is. Perfect way of living.
Can you tell me a little bit about who influenced you to come out here?
Well, I follow Professor Timothy Leary. I follow his motto, tune in, turn on, drop out.
And what about school? You just dropped out of school?
Who needs school?
Well, I would think you do. What about your parents?
What about them? That's my old life, living in Wisconsin.
What is your motivation for coming out here?
We just decided that it was about time to get social equality. We don't need anything. We don't need materialistic items. All we need is love, peace, and rock and roll.
And what about the music? Who are some of your favorite music?
We listen to the Beatles, Grateful Dead, and many others.
Sounds good.
What's your take on the war?
I think it's just unnecessary violence. Like any of my other hippie friends, I think violence is not the answer. They should just come home.
What do you think the solution is?
Just end it. Call it quits. What's the point?
Makes sense.
LSD has always been a very important part of the hippie movement. However, President Johnson just released a statement saying it's being outlawed. Will the hippie movement be able to continue without it? We'll have to find out.
President Johnson, I'm sure we have all heard of this nation's newest radical group, the hippies. The idea of this new generation has manifested in their dress, actions, and protests. While their intentions of peace and unity are positive, the manner of which they attempt to achieve it is inappropriate and even dangerous. The movement is welcome to continue on, however, without the use of LSD and marijuana as their drug of choice. These drugs will legally be outlawed starting today. The movement has become centralized around these drugs instead of what they originally came out to achieve. These dangerous drugs, rather than bring freedom and harmony, simply cause harm. These drugs have condemned the movement, but it is welcome to attempt to continue without them. Thank you.
Your LSD away?
What's so bad about it? There's nothing better.
I don't know. Maybe if he actually tried it, he'd feel differently.
Yeah, he would, but could you see him in a hippie outfit?
So ridiculous. Who does he think he is?
And he acts like we won't take drugs anyway. How can I resist?
He thinks drugs is all we're about. LSD opens your eyes to true happiness, and it means so much more.
Yeah, it's only part of the movement. I mean, after all, this is about peace, love, and unity.
And we still have our music. It describes everything we're about.
Yeah, it's our movement, outlet, community.
They can outlaw drugs, but they can't outlaw our music.
We drop out of school, we take drugs, and we listen to rock and roll. I mean, we can't get any worse in their eyes.
I know. They're just mad because we're not living the life that they expect us to live.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we want when we want to, and no one can stop us to find happiness.
Turn on, tune in, and drop out!
Well, it looks like the hippie movement is going to continue, but for how long?
Hello, I'm Phil Rogers.
Wait, no, I'm gonna zoom in, and I'll give you the head.
Hello, I'm Phil Rogers with Channel 7 News. I'm here today in San Francisco's area of Haight-Ashbury, where the hippie movement all started. Can you tell me a little bit about the Haight-Ashbury movement and why you guys are here?
We come to Haight-Ashbury to find our inner selves. Oh, did you stop? Oh,
A little bit about who your influence was to come out here.
Well, I follow Professor... I can't say...
I think it's terrible. We should just...
No.
Hold on, I think it stopped.
Oh, no, we're
Hold
not
up.
supposed to be around you.
Oh, we're not supposed to... No, wait, it's supposed to be all of us. Oh, you can just switch all of us, you know?
No, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, you have to switch all of us.
What I'm